Okay, so let's start off at Heathrow. So as you can hear, the 1975 is quite popular. I decided to record this for you when I heard it. Okay, let's pause here for a second. So I went to the duty-free shop and I was looking for a cologne, and the guy showing me the colognes was this really flamboyant Indian guy. Perfect makeup, perfect hair, and as soon as he found out I was from the Middle East, he took me over to the Gucci section. I'm like, this might be a bit out of my budget, and he's like, no, don't worry. And he sprays this extremely lavish smelling perfume on me. I'm like, yeah, this is really good. How much is it? He's like, £230. I'm like, okay, well, I'll think about it. Oh, and he said I was really handsome, so yeah. And you can see that's true from this photo. I mean, look at that gorgeous beard. But anyway, here's the plane. It was an A321neo, 3-3 configuration. Seats are like super light, and this is the legroom. Not very much. Quite stingy as with new planes, as normal. But the seats were kind of comfortable enough. Just enough padding, and the lighting was kind of boring. It was just white. The plane is 5 weeks old. That's some insider information I got. I also heard the flight attendant say it's the first time she's ever flown it. Now here's something interesting. I've never seen this configuration with two toilets right next to each other like this. And by the way, it was the most claustrophobic toilet I've ever been on in a plane. There was so little space. I actually was a little panicky. This is me trying to measure the space with my arm. Not very clever. One thing about British Airways is their in-flight magazine assumes everyone's a millionaire. I don't know why. So you have things like extravagant 5-star hotels that are way out of budget, advertised something like $6,000 a night. Here we have some really high-end designer products, just really expensive stays in hotels around the world. I don't know who they think can afford this shit. I don't have any more outbound videos because my phone was telling me my storage is almost full. So here's some photos. This is Zurich Airport. This is ice cream. You gotta have ice cream from Mövenpick as soon as you get to Zurich. It's the best. And look at this. I mean, can you imagine just having mountains casually in your skyline downtown? My God, this is beautiful. And also Tibbets is from Switzerland, and it's way better there. This photo doesn't look that impressive, but let's just run through what we got over here. So in the middle you have the jalapeno poppers. I mean, you have to have those. They're the best. To the right we have just some tomato to cleanse the palate, and some beetroot also to cleanse the palate. Going counterclockwise, we have some potato salad. We have a bit of apple salad, and then we have the deep fried cheese. Oh my God, it was so good. Swiss cheese. And then we have the white pasta with mushrooms, absolutely delicious. And then we have something there which is a dessert, something like a cherry pie, delicious. And in the middle we have a cottage pie, obviously not real meat, but freaking delicious, better than any cottage pie you can get in the UK with meat. And some carrots. By the way, that's 24 francs, which is about 19 pounds. So back to planes. On the inbound flight, it was an Embraer 190 SR. I was kind of nervous when I heard what aircraft we were going to be on, because I prefer to be on like an A320 or something, landing in city. But it actually turned out to be really nice inside. The seats were a lot more generous because it was an older plane. They were more padded, and it was only a 2-2 config. So, and actually there was no one sitting next to me, so perfect. And look at that gorgeous Korean Air. I think it's a 777. Wow, beautiful. So this is the approach to the city. As you can see, we're getting really close to some East End apartment blocks. We didn't fly over Canary Wharf, we just flew straight through Essex, so we didn't see many tall buildings. But the approach is still exciting. At this point I'm feeling a lot of wind turbulence. Something doesn't feel quite right. Actually, the plane starts tilting to the right as soon as we touch ground, really strangely. It just feels really unnatural. It feels like the plane's going to just roll over to the right. So this is what happens. So it was an aborted landing and a go around, which was annoying, which is why I stopped recording. But at least look at these nice views of London we got on the go around. And here's the actual landing, which is where I'll leave you. Thanks for watching.